Man from Botswana, Shipi, made the semi-final at the Olympic Games, is the Botswanan 400-meter champion, and if you knew the strength in that country in that event, that really means something. Here is Chris Bailey in great form. Can he carry that indoor form to his first outdoor race here? Matt Hudson-Smith, he ran a relay leg last week in a 4x4, and he told me it was pretty swift. I haven't been able to find out how swift, but said it was quick, so really looking forward to this. Now, Samkonga, first saw him at the Commonwealth Games in a couple of years ago, and he won the gold medal in brilliant style. He just got better and better, bronze medalist at the Olympics. Jereem Richards, former world indoor champion, like Chris Bailey, but as I mentioned, great 200-meter pace as well. He's one of the favourites across these two events. And then Vernon Norwood has got so many relay medals, but in his own right, in the last year or two, really has been contending on the world stage as well. Deandra on Barnes. Well, Barnes knows how good Jamaica are in this event, but he is one of their best, certainly one of their bright new talents. And as indeed is Deandra Watkin on the inside, 44-48 last year at the Jamaican Championships.
I'd say Jereem is somewhat of a dark horse, but not. Former 200-meter runner. Got a bronze medal at the World Championships, actually, in the 200, and moved up to the 4. Just missed out on the medal at the Olympics. But I know all in all, Matthew Hudson-Smith is going to be favored in this race. Never seen Chris run in the bandana before. Something new, some attitude. Maybe a statement. Maybe he's a new man.
Yeah.
New look.
Right, just to remind you here, Bailey's in 7 there, inside Shipi, Hudson-Smith in 6. So Matt Hudson-Smith likes to get out a little bit quicker than he used to earlier in his career. And Matt Hudson-Smith into his running, but look out on the outside. Shipi started very, very quickly in lane 8, not even in the shot there. Samkonga, who will finish strongly and always does, trying to hang on to Hudson-Smith. Chris Bailey with a little bit of work to do at this point, because Hudson-Smith definitely leading with that slightly forward-leaning action of his around the top bend. And now Chris Bailey starts to get going. Samkonga will finish quickly. Watch for the others on the inside in lane 2. Barnes is going well. And Matt Hudson-Smith just tying up here. And it's the world indoor champion with Vernon Norwood finishing quickly as well. It's going to be Chris Bailey going to take this one by a couple of meters. 44-34. Just outside his all-time best. Well, in these conditions, that is a phenomenal run. And I think that's maybe why Matt Hudson-Smith is probably thinking, I wasn't expecting to go that quick.
Nah, that's rolling.
That is swift.
He's obviously in shape. That indoor season obviously paid off. He came here, he's looking sharp. And the way he responded coming into the home stretch is what really surprised me. Matt, jumped on everybody early. And, Chris showed that strength coming home by responding like that. Flexing. I think he's ready to establish that he's here. So what stood out to me is that Matt really got out, like I said before, but just as that replay started, you could see Chris visibly respond to Matt. And I think for Matt, feeling him move at that part of the race would kind of play with his head, kind of caused him to tighten up a little bit as he got to the home straight. When you're that tired, to be able to respond to that part of the race, it's really difficult. It can play on your mind a lot.
You can see Matt trying to respond, couldn't you? He's trying to come back. He's thinking, I wasn't quite expecting this.
No.
I mean, Matt knows he's running well. That's a good opener, 44-65. And Norwood with a 44-7 as well. Really, really good. But I think, when you've come off a championships, he's in great form. He's in great shape. The travel could have been an issue, but he's obviously overcome that really well. And he did what he does. He finishes so well.
He's got that gold medal swag off the World Indoor Championships. That was impressive. 12 major points. I don't know what to expect of him.
The men's 400-meter final at the 2025 World Athletics Grand Slam in Kingston, Jamaica, turned into a breathtaking exhibition of raw speed, tactical mastery, and national pride. The energy inside the stadium was electric from the moment the athletes appeared on the track, their focus unwavering and the stakes sky-high. With representatives from the USA, Jamaica, Great Britain, Botswana, Serbia, and Trinidad and Tobago, the race was more than a sprint. It was a collision of ambition and global talent. Every lane told a story. Botswana's Kevin Shipi, the young national champion who had broken into the Olympic semi-finals, arrived hungry for validation against the world's best. America's Chris Bailey, fresh off a dominant indoor campaign, entered as the man in form and the one to beat. Great Britain's Matt Hudson-Smith, known for his fierce starts and iron endurance, sought redemption after a narrow loss earlier in the season. Zambia's Muzala Samkonga, a Commonwealth gold medalist and Olympic bronze winner, carried experience and composure into the race. Trinidad and Tobago's Jereem, a powerhouse over 200 meters and former world indoor champion, posed a serious challenge. Adding depth were the USA's dependable Vernon Norwood and Jamaica's home favorites, Saddon and Deandra Watkin, determined to make their crowd roar. At the crack of the gun, Hudson-Smith burst out of lane 6 like a man possessed, taking early control. From lane 8, Shipi matched the aggression, storming down the backstretch with powerful, measured strides. Bailey, calm but alert, adjusted his rhythm to stay within striking distance, conserving his energy for the final charge. Samkonga held steady in the middle lanes, while Barnes and Watkin fought to keep Jamaica close under the roar of their home fans. By 200 meters, it was clear this wasn't just a fast race. It was one unfolding at near-record pace. As they entered the home straight, tension gave way to chaos and brilliance. Hudson-Smith's early gamble began to fade just as Bailey ignited his signature surge, displaying both patience and precision. His transition was flawless, every stride stronger, every meter faster. Norwood and Samkonga followed closely, while Barnes delivered a spirited finish for the host nation. But Bailey's composure and superior timing made the difference. He stormed past Hudson-Smith in the final meters, crossing the line first in a blazing 44.34 seconds, just shy of his lifetime best. Hudson-Smith clung to second in 44.65, Norwood edged into third with 44.70, and Barnes delighted the local crowd by finishing fourth in 44.80. Behind them came Shipi, Samkonga, Richards, and King, all clocking commendable times in a race that tested every ounce of endurance. The performance was a masterclass in control, confidence, and championship mindset. Bailey's victory validated his reputation as one of the most tactically brilliant runners on the circuit. His ability to balance aggression with patience underscored the mental discipline that defines great quarter-milers. Hudson-Smith's bold start was a statement of intent, and though he faded late, it exemplified the high-risk, high-reward nature of elite 400-meter racing. For Norwood and Barnes, their strong finishes highlighted the rising competitiveness of the event globally. What unfolded in Kingston wasn't just another 400-meter race. It was a defining chapter in the 2025 season. The USA reasserted its dominance, Great Britain proved its consistency, and Jamaica once again showcased the depth of its sprinting heritage. Every athlete left the track having contributed to one of the year's most thrilling showdowns. But above all, it was Chris Bailey who stood tallest, his victory a perfect fusion of strength, strategy, and self-belief. The crowd in Kingston didn't just witness a race. They witnessed the moment a champion solidified his legacy.